What is happening, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Oddity Acres. So I am here in Marietta, Ohio. You can see the Ohio River behind me. We are about to go inside and get checked into our room. So that's going to be the next big thing. And then I'm going to take you a little tour through the hotel, kind of show you around the room, show you around the hallway, show you around the floors, kind of give you the background, give you the story, and I'm going to bring you guys along with me. So stay tuned. All right, so I got my room key and we are headed up to the room. We are on the 5th floor. Waiting for the elevator right now. All right, this is it. Whoa. This is it. This is the whole room. This is crazy. It's so tiny, but really kind of cool. All right, so this is it. You're looking at it. I can almost touch this wall and touch this wall at the same time. And right where the camera's at is the other wall. So, you know, we're looking at a fairly tiny room. But it is cool. It's called the cabin room. I'm on the 5th floor. And it's unique in its own way. I mean, it is a very unique, I guess, is the only word. It's very cool though. You know, we got the old ship here, and actually my window overlooks the Ohio River. Right across the river is West Virginia, so you can actually see West Virginia and the river from my window, which is awesome. But this is where I am staying tonight. We will do a little bit of exploring here pretty quick. I'm just getting settled in. We're going to kind of check out the hotel, see what there is to offer around here. You know, it's look into the little bit of the story, which I'm going to go into with you, and we're going to go from there. So a little bit of background about where I'm at right now. I am at Hotel Lafayette in Marietta, and before this hotel was built, there was the hotel called the Bellevue, which was built in 1892. It had 55 steam heated rooms. It had a bar. It had all sorts of new amenities, and the rates were going for $2 to $4 a night. That's about $96 less than what I paid today. But on April 26, 1916, a fire destroyed the Bellevue Hotel. And a couple years later, a Marietta businessman rebuilt the hotel and opened it on June 1st, 1918. Now, it's said that the hotel as a whole is haunted. I've heard stories actually from downstairs. When we were checking in, the lady behind the counter was telling a story about how in the basement they have a little boy that roams. And I guess the 3rd floor is supposed to be the very active floor. Now, because I'm here on the night of the Paranormal Expo, there's no more openings. I mean, every room is booked here, and there's gonna be ghost investigations going on all night. So I don't know if that's gonna stir things up. I don't know if that's going to, make it a little crazier. I don't know if everything's just gonna be quiet. So that's kind of what we're here for. We're just kind of here to check it out. But on top of that, just to stay in such a beautiful, cool unique hotel that has so much history and it's been around for so long is just an incredible experience as well. So, I mean, that's just worth it on top of it. So there's been a lot of accounts of paranormal activity in this hotel. Obviously, the boy in the basement. People say that they've seen a woman in Victoria era clothing. Obviously, disembodied voices, footsteps, doors opening and closing on their own. People's property kind of getting moved and disappearing and showing up in a different place. So as I said, this is definitely a hotbed of activity from what I've read, from what I've been told. So that kind of makes this the prime location for obviously all this stuff going on. So that is kind of the background of like the paranormal aspect of this hotel. So that's why we're here. That's why we're checking it out. So I am headed down to the bar area. We're gonna check out a little bit of the scenery. We're gonna check out the bar. We're gonna check out what there is to offer down in the main lobby.
My name's Chelsea.
Chelsea, it's nice to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to
Cody.
meet you. Nice to meet you. So there's a little boy, his name's Thomas. He resides mainly in the basement. He's very shy, but he likes to, where the bathrooms are downstairs, he'll play hide and seek. And then I have another one, I'm not sure what her name is, but she likes to skip around up here. She mainly resides in the back, but she'll come up here every so often. And then, let's see, there's been some in the kitchen. I walked into the kitchen to get a drink, turn around, there's a couple people wearing their uniforms, doing dishes, and I can hear them talking. Like, I wasn't thinking anything of it. I thought there was just two workers. Literally got my drink, turn around, the room's dark. They're not there, they're vanished. No dishes, no running water. So I'm like, okay then, I'm leaving. Another night, I had actually walked upstairs on 3rd floor, and where this cut across is, where you either go this way or go this way, there was a little section where you see a shadow figure just sitting there. I got cold chills instantly, and it like gave you a funny vibe, like, you know, stay away from me. Wow. So I'd leave, and it felt like it followed you until you got to the elevator, and then it would leave. Wow. Another one I'd had was I went to the 2nd floor, room 200. I opened up the door, and in a woman's voice on the bed, hello. I've got several.
That's crazy.
There's another one. I went into the gun room to clock out of work, and I kept having these feelings like you're being stared down, like everyone's in my face. I couldn't see anything, it was pitch black, but I felt like everything's ganging up on me. I felt like I was shrinking. Wow. And that didn't leave until I left the hotel.
Wow.
And there's been several incidences.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Welcome.
It's always good to have a good first-hand experience. So we are in the basement right now because of the story you've heard. That is not a ghost back there. So we are in the basement right now, and you've heard the stories. So it's actually crazy down here. It is dark, which is perfect. So we are going to do a quick walk through here. I'm going to see what we're going to see. So we are still checking out the basement. There's a couple of darker rooms that I've been seeing that I've been trying to poke my head into. But there's also some conference rooms down here as well. So I'm just kind of taking it an inch by inch here. I'm trying not to get lost. Pretty crazy though. Motherfucker. low as the light goes. I'm going to set it over here so it's kind of out of the way. And I'm going to get on the bed. So, I didn't get a chance to formally introduce myself. My name's Cody. And I'm just here to just say hello, I guess. Just document things that I hear. And if anybody wants to say hello or talk, you're more than welcome to. I have this little recorder here, and it can hear you if you want to say something. I know there's a lot going on this weekend. There's a lot of people here, and that might be confusing to you. But I think everyone just wants to reach out and say hello. So, I didn't get a chance to formally introduce myself. My name's Cody, and I'm just here to just say hello, I guess. Just document things that I hear. And if anybody wants to say hello or talk, you're more than welcome to. I have this little recorder here, and it can hear you if you want to say something. So, is anybody here? All right, well, let's try something different. How about that? Holy crap. The static electricity just zapped me crazy. Okay, so it is 3 a.m. right now, and we're going to go do a little stroll downstairs into the lobby. We're going to get as far as we can and just kind of see what's going on, see if there's anything that we can pick up. It is certainly late at night right now, so we're going to check it out. There's something so strange about this hotel, and the reason being is that it makes me feel really, really, really uneasy. Normally, I'm just like the first person to go run into some place and check out. Let's go to the basement. Let's go to the attic. Let's go check. I'm actually uneasy, and that's very, very, very strange for me. I mean, it's out of character for me.
I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight and checking out the Hotel Lafayette. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here, absolute pleasure to stay here. I am going to head up to the room after doing this exploration here and just try to get some sleep and see what happens. So until next time, we'll catch you on another Oddity Acres. Peace.